you put a collar tie on me, right? Put it on with that hand, and I'll just switch step, okay? You put a collar tie on me, and I switch step, and I come in the block and get my underhook, all right? I get hip to hip, right? I don't want to be trying to reach over with my hips, there's space in here, because if you're a smart guy, you got some Olympic styles background, you grab that elbow, okay? Pull on it downward towards your left shoe, and pull my head down with it. Yeah, stop. You got a desperation elbow throw there, okay? I might go to my back. So where I want to be, after I get my hips, if I'm coming across the back with an underhook, that means I'm trying to get into the body and score, okay? I'm going to get hip to hip as close as I can first, all right? Then as I go to transfer to make my lock, all right, then my level is going to come down. It should already be down a little bit anyway when I come into my underhook. So my hips will work when I go to step through, lock up and lift, okay? But when I'm here, you're going to see me transfer down, but you're going to see my arms angle up a little bit, okay? So I come in, boom, up high. See where my arms are angled up high? Yeah. Am I right here? Okay, so start hinging that way. Start hinging. Your hips over. Yeah. Okay. Right there, I'm in trouble. That's your traditional suplex position. Is front of hips to side of hips. Not back, not hips to your rear end or belly to belly. Okay? It's here. Perpendicular. Okay? But if I'm here, I'm down here and I want my hands up higher. Okay, so now try to hinge over. I'm lifting you. All right. So the same thing. Okay. For my little bit of that's like 101 first grade level Greco positioning. Okay. You get into the body from an underhook. You got to close that gap there, hip to hip, and then step across and leave your lock. It's the same thing. It would apply to mat return in somebody, okay? If I'm here, let's say, if I'm here, I'm on your hip bones, but there's nothing controlling the rest of your body, and there's nothing controlling your body from bending forward and acting as a counter lever. Even if you separate your hips, go, run, and I chase them. Lean forward, lean forward with your hips and push with your back. Okay, now, let's do the same thing. Okay, but you're gonna run your hips out, okay? All right? Yeah. And you're gonna hinge forward with your upper body when I try to lift. I'm gonna chase your hips and be able to think I'm gonna be able to lift you. When you feel me lift a little, you're gonna hinge your upper body. You ready? Run your hips out. I get under you. I think I'm gonna lift you. You lean forward. Yeah. Now my lift is totally stuffed. And you'll see high school kids sitting there gassing themselves, trying to lift people like that. Okay? Then if I get my feet positioned right, and I clear my hips, okay? Right? And I clear my hips, okay? I may be able to get a granny roll out of there. Or I'm here, right? I can break my hips. I get into a standing switch. I don't even have to break from you and start hand fighting and all this stuff again. If I don't take that standing switch, get my shoulder pressure, get my hip pop, and start to get you to the mat, okay, I got a pickup single, right? I'm on the leg. Not everything works out according to a script. I'm on the leg, okay? And you do what you can with it from there. But if I pick you up, or if I block, I draw my head down below yours. Now my arms are up a little bit of an angle, where my elbows can pinch on that ribs. And number one, I'm taking some gusto out of you. Okay. Now, I want you to push back when I say so. Run your hips out and push back. Okay. And we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to lift you. If you feel me lifting, you run your hips out and try to get your hips down to the mat. Okay. And you're pushing back to create separation on your hips, and you're trying to fight that lock down. Okay, you ready? Go. Boom. All right. If for some reason I'm able to get up here, I'm right under the sternum bone, maybe even a little higher, and I'm not playing here. I'm crushing you. Okay. It don't take, if I'm keeping my elbows in and I'm pulling on that lock, all right. it's not even that much. I'm not exerting a whole bunch of energy. I'm going to need that to secure you, okay, to pop my hips and keep you steady up here and be able to sweep or whatever I'm doing to get you your mat, okay? But let's say you feel me trying to lift you and you try to hinge forward and run out there. There you go. There, I can lift you. You can't create that hinge for your taut body to create that counter limit. All right? And then again, like, so if I know I'm getting lifted, okay, or if you try to turn your hips to me, like I said, I'm here, all right, so let's say we're running, okay, and then you try to turn your hips, your right hip toward my right hip, right? All right, I'm gonna switch my lock closer here, all right? I'm still up in the sternum, try to hinge forward. Hinge forward. Yeah. All right. I can take you right to your back. All right. But the best way to counter any, get ready. If you know you're getting lifted, not to counter it, okay, with hooking or whatever, back hooking a calf. The best way, come behind me. So you're going to be up where you're supposed to be on your walk. And you lift me, okay? And we'll go this way when you finish the ab way so you can see on the camera. Now, be ready to lift me and keep me in the air. And I want you to sweep me and take me to the mat. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hike my knees. So you ready?
Yeah.
Go. Here I am. Ready to quarter turn, okay?